Hello everyone, let's continue chapter 6, that is combustion and flame. So our next topic is conditions necessary for combustion. Now we are going to discuss what are the essential conditions which are necessary for combustion. So the first one is presence of combustible substance. Combustion takes place only if a combustible substance is present. For example, wood, paper, kerosene, etc. are combustible substances. Next condition is presence of oxygen. You know very well that oxygen is a supporter of combustion, and combustion cannot take place unless oxygen is present. So, the process of combustion will take place only in the presence of oxygen. Next condition is source of heat to provide ignition temperature. So first let us understand what is this ignition temperature. Now you know very well that combustible substance must reach a specific temperature before they start burning. Burn होने से पहले जो substance हमें burn करना है वो एक particular temperature पर burn करना start होते हैं. So, the lowest or minimum temperature at which combustible substance starts burning in the presence of air is called ignition temperature. The ignition temperature of white phosphorus is 30 to 35 degrees Celsius, and that of wood is 250 to 300 degrees Celsius. And every substance starts burning at a particular temperature. The burning matchstick cannot burn paper or petrol unless it reaches its ignition temperature. So when we bring the burning matchstick near to the paper or petrol, then it reaches its ignition temperature and it starts burning. So basically there are three conditions for combustion, that is presence of combustible substance, second is presence of oxygen, then third is source of heat to provide ignition temperature. Now we can perform an activity to prove that without oxygen combustion does not take place. What can we do? We can take a lighted candle, a glass plate and a glass. Then we have to fix a lighted candle in a plate on a table and observe. Now we can put an inverted glass on the candle and observe closely. So, in the first case, candle burns normally, but as soon as the inverted glass was put on the candle starts flickering. Flickering means it starts burning unsteady, and after some time it goes off. So, the candle goes off because all the available air is used up by the candle in the glass and no more air is available in the glass to support burning. You must have observed that when clothes of a person catches fire, he or she is covered with a blanket immediately. This is done to cut off the supply of air and the fire goes off. I hope this activity must be clear to you. Next topic is ignition temperature. The lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire is called its ignition temperature. This temperature varies from substance to substance. Substances which catches fire very easily have low ignition temperature, while substances which take time to catch fire have high ignition temperature. All combustible substances have specific ignition temperature. It is necessary that the substance have to be lighted to their ignition temperature to catch fire. For example, a matchstick cannot burn on its own unless it is rubbed hard on the surface of a matchbox. A piece of paper cannot burn on its own unless it is lighted with a matchstick. A log of wood cannot burn on its own unless it is lighted with kerosene oil to start the fire. Let's see the ignition temperature of different materials. White phosphorus has an ignition temperature of 35 degrees Celsius. Petrol has ignition temperature of 246 degrees Celsius. In the same way, kerosene has ignition temperature of about 220 degrees Celsius. Diesel has a lower ignition temperature than kerosene, that is 210 degrees Celsius. Then wood burns at a temperature about 300 degrees Celsius. Coal has an ignition temperature of 454 degrees Celsius, while piece of paper has an ignition temperature of 233 degrees Celsius.